There is one thing that we do with hosts every single time, and it is the reason that we rarely have properties that do less than 60K a year. Most hosts have never even heard of it, and I'm about to explain to you exactly what it is. Hi, I'm Tyler. I've managed over 100 rentals across 3 different countries, and now I work with property owners and hosts like you, and I help you make more money at your property with as little money as possible. The trick is called an FGE, which stands for a forced guest experience. Most people have their properties set up to look beautiful and they create an experience that they want the guests to have. The issue with that is that every single person is different. Everyone sees things differently. Everyone does things differently. And most of all, most people experience things differently, which often leads to people not having the experience that you intended them to have when you created this property, which then leads to potentially bad reviews, not as much money, not as much revenue, not as much demand. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to your property and you are going to close your eyes. You're going to feel silly, but you're going to do it anyway. You're going to close your eyes and you're going to say, I am a guest. Then you will spend the afternoon, the night, and the morning at your property truly pretending that you're a guest. And you're only going to need 2 things. You're going to need a notebook and you're going to need a pen. You're going to jot down every single thing that happens when you are experiencing your own property, and you are going to make a note as to what the best possible thing that could happen in that moment will be. For example, I'm going to use a farm that I just visited because it's top of mind. They have a beautiful outdoor fire area and there's birds chirping. You're out in the middle of nowhere. It's super, super serene. But you will miss it unless there is a sign there that prompts you and says, hey, stop, take a breath, look up, close your eyes, and listen to nature. They also have an outdoor hot tub in the middle of this farm retreat. But it takes at least 2 hours to heat up, and so you wouldn't heat it up unless you had a sign there saying, hey, you might want to make sure that you put this hot tub on now, go and have dinner so that it's ready after dinner when you can come back. They also have the cows that graze by the cabins in the morning, and so a little note that sits on top of the coffee inside that says, hey, grab your coffee, go outside, sit on the deck, and listen to the cows and watch them graze. What you're doing is you are forcing the guest to have the experiences that are available at your property. Now you're not hoping that they have a good experience, you are implying that good experience and you're suggesting every single thing along the way to ensure it. Be great, go make some money, follow me for more.